I didn't enter that ballroom as his wife. I slipped in like a phantom balancing a tray of champagne glasses, wearing a smile sharp enough to carve straight through deceit. No one recognized me beneath the blonde wig and severe makeup. Perfect. Tonight wasn't about being noticed. It was about noticing everything. The moment that broke me didn't arrive quietly. A colleague lifted his glass, loud and smug. "You two make a stunning couple." My chest tightened. Which couple? Then I saw it. Her arms coiling around his neck, her mouth brushing his ear, her laughter spilling over him like a sweet, poisonous scent. My husband. My life. My greatest miscalculation. I steadied the tray with one hand and the raging creature inside me with the other. 15 minutes. That was all I needed to ruin him completely, beautifully. But first, let me tell you how the ground cracked beneath us. He once made me feel chosen. We met in a tiny bookstore when our hands bumped over the same novel, Love at First Cliché. He was driven, magnetic, overflowing with promises. "I want to build a future with you," he said. And I believed him. For years, I lifted him up, stitching his career together one quiet thread at a time. The late-night coffees, the rewritten speeches, the deals saved by my marketing instincts. I was the force behind his climb, his invisible strategist. But success whispers temptations, and he listened. Late nights at the office, endless meetings, a phone glued to his hand. He began to smell like guilt disguised in pricey cologne. Every instinct screamed. Every sign pointed to her, his secretary, a shadow glued to his side. I didn't confront. I watched. I prepared. Because betrayal crafts a patience sharper than any blade. Everything shifted the night I caught them reflected in a restaurant window. Hands too intimate, smiles too knowing. He told me he was working late. I stayed silent because I wasn't finished planning. Revenge isn't fury. Revenge is architecture. I hired a discreet investigator. Screenshots, videos, hotel receipts. His signature stamped beneath every room check-in. While he sank deeper into lust, I built my escape route and his undoing. The house placed solely in my name, courtesy of a tax strategy I'd insisted on. The joint accounts quietly siphoned into a private one he didn't know existed. The company shares legally transferred to me as his trusting wife, finalized the day before this event. Everything he believed was his already belonged to me. Tonight wasn't confrontation. It was coronation. I moved closer, letting the tray shake just enough for dramatics. He glanced my way but didn't see me, just a waitress. She kissed him. He didn't stop her. Why would he? He assumed no one who mattered was watching. He was wrong. A slight tilt of the tray. Oops. Champagne burst across his suit, drawing every eye in the room. His expression shifted, confusion, recognition, then fear. "Why you? What are you doing here?" he choked. The music dimmed. A hush swept the room. I leaned in, whispering against his frozen ear. "Replacing you." I set down the tray and slid off the wig, peeling away a lie. Gasps, whispers, phones lifting like hungry vultures. The secretary stepped back, her guilty lipstick smeared across his collar. I handed him an envelope, divorce papers, and a crystal-clear image of his betrayal. His face drained of color. "It's not what it looks like," he stammered. "No," I replied. "It's exactly what it looks like. And your chairman received the same photo." Right on cue, the chairman stepped forward, disgust twisting his features. "We don't tolerate scandals," he said coldly. My husband reached for me, panic rising. "Please, we can fix this." I stepped out of reach. "I already have." For me, security closed in. His downfall unfolded publicly, mercilessly, perfectly. The secretary vanished into the crowd like smoke from a dying flame. He kept calling my name, but he no longer had the right to say it. Outside, the night air tasted like triumph. My lawyer texted, all assets transferred. "He's out." Through the glass doors, I saw him on his knees on the polished floor, surrounded by murmurs and the ruins of his pride. 15 minutes. I gave myself that window and I honored it. He thought I would collapse. He believed love made me weak. He forgot I built him, which meant I knew precisely how to dismantle him. Now I walk alone, not shattered, not spiteful, reborn. Some people spend their whole lives chasing justice. I serve mine cold on a silver tray. And the best part? He will remember this night forever. The night he discovered who truly held the power.